Hi everyone, my name is Sandra. If you have not been here before, thank you for joining me today for today's video. As you can tell by the title, this is another stationery haul. So it's actually kind of funny because I'm filming my Stationery Pals haul and this Amazon haul on the same day. And it's only because I got one of the items a lot earlier than expected, so I'm actually really happy right now because I can share this with you guys. So the first item that I would like to show you is probably not the most exciting, but these are these nettable art erasers. So I don't really think I've owned one of these before, but I saw it on Claudia Joseph's channel, and they're really malleable. Like they're almost like silly putty, but even softer. And it picks up pencil pigment like really easy, and is almost kind of like, you know, when you're drawing out your spreads in your bullet journal and you draw the lines really dark, unless of course you use like a really light pencil, like a 2H or a 3H or something. These pick up some of the pigment so you can still kind of see the line, but you can draw over it with your fine liner or whatever you want to use. So these are really good for that, and they of course erase completely as well. But I thought I would get one, and then I saw this by Faber-Castell. They're nettable art erasers, and they come in these cute little plastic containers, and I found the cheapest and best value was like a 3-pack. It was $13 for like all of this, and it came with a little pencil sharpener. So I thought, well, perfect, because once this one is like gross or something, or you know, eventually if it wears away, I don't really know because I've never used them before, I've got 2 more. And you could probably break it up too and only use a little bit. You don't have to use the whole thing. The next item I'd like to share is this huge Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Big Brush Pen. So this is black 199, and the reason I got this is because I was looking for a brush pen that was waterproof. So it says India ink, waterproof, maximum light fastness, acid free, so it won't fade over time. And I got this because I will be doing a new bullet journal setup pretty soon in my new B5 Archer in Olive, and I wanted to do some artwork and some lettering that involved having a lot of black background. So I really wanted to get one of these. This was $13, so it was pretty pricey, and it has a big brush tip, but I don't know how long it's going to last. I have been using the smaller Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Brush Pens, and they do really well. And also another tip is that if you were using a white gel pen or even the Posca paint pen, writing on top of these is really nice. Like it shows up really well, but if you write over top something like, say, the Tombow dual brush pen, it doesn't work as well because it's water-based. So that is just a tip for y'all. So I might get my hands on another one just in case this one wears out. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I will be doing a lot of black, like white on black work in my new bullet journal for the initial setup, so stay tuned for that. So another item, I guess this really goes hand in hand. So when I first started buying brush pens, I saw the Zig Clean Color brush pens on Amazon and pretty much on everyone's YouTube channel. Everyone was working with them and stuff. And I really wanted the Zig Clean Color brush pens. Like, the problem is, I thought they were an actual brush pen. They are, but it's a real brush. So this is the blender pen. So these are made in Japan. This is a blender pen. So what it's meant to do is act like pretty much a water brush or a paintbrush with water in it. I don't know what the formula is, but it has some kind of formula that will really move around the pigment when you lay down a water brush pen. So because the entire collection of these Zig Clean Color brush pens is like $200, I didn't want to invest so much money if I wasn't going to use these type of pens. And the only thing I could see myself using these pens for is like watercolor pieces of art. And so far, I pretty much use my other brush pens for I guess for watercolor painting. So my Tombows or even my Sakura white coloring brush pens to pretty much move pigment around on the page and blend colors together if I wanted to do some watercolor art. Or of course I have watercolors. I have like a cheap crappy set that you get from Walmart or something, and one from Amazon, and then I also have my Jane Davenport watercolor set. So I would pretty much use that for watercolor, and I do have some watercolor paper. It's not the best, it's not premium, it's just Artist Loft from Michaels, but for my purposes it works good. And I am thinking of doing some more watercolor in the near future because I want to practice. It's not even that I'm the best at it, I just haven't done it as much as I'd like to, so I want to try it out. So anyway, I wanted to invest in something that gave me the feel of these Zig Clean Color brush pens without having to invest in the actual real deal. So I was looking on Amazon and I found these brush pens they're by Mozart, and these are the real brush tip with watercolor effects, and it says diverse colors. This is the biggest pack you can get, so it's a pack of 20. It comes in this plastic case with little snap buttons, and it probably comes with instructions right here. Oh no, it's just, you can get 60% off on their website. That's actually cool. And I'm going to check that out because I actually want to get the other brush pens they have. So they're actual brush pens, not like the real brush pens, but ones that you can do calligraphy with. So I want to try those. And I'm probably going to experiment with these and do some kind of like watercolor piece on my channel because I'm wanting to do that. And I mean, this is the real Zig Clean Color blender pen. And then these, and I knew I was going to get these, so I wanted to get some blender pen to go with it. And these are the Mozart Brush Pen. So they kind of like, the packaging is similar. I mean, they're white with like a nice logo on it with a clear cap. They're not exactly the same because the colored brush pens that I have here, the Mozart, are longer. But depending on how much use I get out of these and if they work well, these might last for me. They might work for a while. And if they don't work that well, or I might not buy the other ones, or if these don't work well, I might buy the other ones. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'd like to try these out, and I might do I'll probably do an initial review on them, and then I'll probably do like a watercolor piece as well. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned to my channel. So the last item that I have here for this haul are these Art and Fly dual tip colored brush pens. So these are really cool. Actually, okay, I just, in my Stationery Pals order, I ordered the Minami, there was a Minami brush tip. So my first thought about the Minami were like, oh cool, because they're double-ended brush pens. And I actually knew that one end was like a really large brush tip, and then the other was a smaller brush tip. And I thought, that's awesome, they're going to be good for lettering. So I tried them out, and I absolutely hate them. And you only get 8 times, was it 8 or 6 in the pack? If it was 8 in the pack, then you get 24. But if it was only 6 in the pack, then it's only 18. I think maybe it was 6. You only get 18 markers. But they were dual tipped, and they did not work very well at all. So I first saw these on Claudia Joseph's channel, but they aren't the same packaging, I don't think. I looked on Art and Fly's actual website, and they sell these as well. They sell other things, like they sell a whole bunch of different products on there. But I saw these, and I was like, okay, I assumed that this tip was a fine tip, like a fine liner. But I checked it out, and these brush pens are amazing, you guys. Like, I think I spent $20 on them, and this is actually a brush tip as well. So in the next upcoming weeks, I'm going to be doing a new series of brush pens because I've got all of these brush pens to test, and I'll be doing some watercolor, playing around with them and stuff. But I'm pleasantly surprised at these Art and Fly. I just wish that they came in different colors. Like, for instance, even these 2 pinks, they're really not that much different. Or the yellows, even the blues, the purples, and the greens. And then there's like 2 browns that are very, very similar. So I wish that they'd come in more colors that, I wish there'd been a teal, for instance. That would have been cool. But these are really good quality. And I think they also came from Japan. It doesn't say on the barrel, but they're really nice. So that is it for my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, I'd love if you subscribed. And don't forget to hit the little bell notification so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. We'll talk to you guys again very soon. Bye now.